Hello, I'm Odyssey, and welcome back to another redstone video. Today I want to show you a design for a tileable minecart loading station. This is something that I made a while back. I just never really got around to making a video on it because I didn't think anyone would use it. Like, I don't really know what you would use it for. But lo and behold, I was watching one of Zoomovoid's latest Hermitcraft videos where he actually needs a tileable minecart loading station for his automated storage system. And that made me think, well, maybe there are some people out there who would use this design, so I should make a video on it. But let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. So this design works for storage minecarts and hopper minecarts. I'm using hoppers for the storage minecarts and chest for the hopper carts, but as far as the redstone goes, the redstone is exactly the same. And what the system will do is it will receive a cart, and it will fill it up completely, and then send away the full cart. And the way this works, I think one of these is getting ready to get sent away. Probably, yeah, there we go. So you see that this minecart is filled, and this chest right here is filling up with items. So what we're doing here is we're using a buffer system to regulate this whole thing. And what happens is when this lower inventory, whether it's a chest or a hopper, in this case over here, when that lower inventory reaches a signal strength of 2, what happens is it will send the minecart away by powering this power rail down here. And it will also lock out this hopper on top so that it cannot pull items from the inventory above it. And by the way, it is overflow proof. So obviously we have far more items here than what the hopper carts can hold. So that's proof that it's overflow proof. Proof that it's overflow. That sounds weird. Well, whatever. You get what I mean. But yeah, so that's the design, and it works for minecarts with chest and hopper carts. Now there is a trade-off with this design, and that is it only sends away full minecarts. So you can't calibrate it to send away signal strength 3 worth of items or signal strength 5 worth of items. It's going to send away a full cart every single time. That's a good example right there. But you do still have some flexibility in that you get to choose whether or not you want to use a minecart with chest or a minecart with hopper. Because obviously a minecart with hopper is going to have only 5 inventory slots, so it's going to be sent away much faster. Whereas your minecart with chest has 27 inventory slots. It's going to be sent away much slower. And you can, choose which one you want to use based on how fast you want the minecarts to be sent away. One cool thing is that you can use minecarts with hoppers and minecarts with chest on the same system. So if I grab a hopper cart over here and I replace this minecart with chest, interpearls everywhere, with the hopper cart, it will work side by side. It must have picked up some items. Oh no, this hopper down here picked up items. Let's get rid of that. There you go. Go away. It will work right there side by side with the minecarts with chest. So you can just, depending on which one has higher volume, choose whether or not you want to use a minecart with chest or a minecart with hopper. And by the way, the minecarts with hoppers work with these two, these bottom hoppers. The only reason I have chest over here is because it's a bit cheaper. So you can save on some iron by using chest. But the chests aren't actually necessary. You can just use this design for both of them. They both work pretty much the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this thing. But first and foremost, before we even get started, this has to be built in the east and west orientation. East and west this way. It's always been like that for any type of tileable minecart system. They do not work properly if you build them north and south. They have to be built east and west, so make sure that you do that. So assuming you're building this east and west, let's go ahead and start out here. This is where our minecarts are going to stop to be loaded. And what we're going to start with here is just some blocks on the bottom, like so. And then some repeaters going into those blocks, and redstone dust behind those. And I'm going to go up a block here, and bring that across. And then above these repeaters here, we're going to want two rows of solid blocks, like so. And then we're going to have half slabs coming out like this, and the half slabs are here so that they don't cut off that redstone right there, because if we used full blocks, yeah, the redstone would get cut off and it would screw things up. But on top of these half slabs are going to go comparators, and then those comparators are going to go into full blocks, like so. And then we're going to put full blocks on top of those comparators, and finally more redstone dust here, more redstone dust there, and repeaters here. And then after that, we'll go ahead and put the hoppers in chest. So we're going to have 2 rows of hoppers like this. And then, oh, did I point that? Huh. Yeah, make sure the hoppers are pointing the right direction. And then on top of that, we're going to have alternating normal chest and trap chest, and then that's going to go up, you know, however high it has to go. That's where your items are going to come from, and that's all there is to it. Keep in mind that if you are using hopper carts, you can go ahead and get rid of these bottom hoppers and use chests down here as well, just to, you know, cheapen the amount, make it cost a little less for your iron. But either way will work for hopper carts. But if you're using the minecarts with chests, you have to use the hoppers. So that's how it works. That's how you build it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Use it for something cool. And thanks for watching.